Hey Cancer, this is Tara and welcome to your April 1st through April 15th Psychic Tarot forecast. I'm doing a 2-week spread here. I'm happy to be rejoining you doing the readings. And happy Mercury retrograde as well as happy Jupiter retrograde. So the thing is about this whole time period, Mercury went retrograde yesterday. Today's the 23rd and it will go retrograde through April 15th. So now is not a time to push. Let yourself relax some. Let yourself review your plans. Jupiter in retrograde means that after July 10th, it's taking a break. It's helping you look at your finances, how you're doing the work that you're doing. And a lot of you Cancers feel like you've are put here on earth to nurture and be compassionate for other people. And that is true to a point, but it's also how can you be nurturing and compassionate to yourself? So I'm kind of feeling like a lot of you all might want to review that. You might want to look at Jupiter when it was in its expansive mode last October, before the shadow period started in January. Look at how it's expanding. Look at how you were treating yourself, and in October, where you, for the most part, hopefully a lot of you all were saying, you know what, I'm feeling good about myself. I'm putting myself first. Well, that's what a lot of Cancers are asked to do, whether you're Cancer Sun or Rising. So this particular reading is for Cancer Sun, Moon, or Rising. Again, as always, if it doesn't resonate, watch your rising and moon signs. All right, let's take a shuffle. And again, this is for the first 2 weeks of April. I was going to say your cards are being a little bit pickier, and then they started to come out, so that's fine. Let's see what's up for you all. This is a transitory card, sort of a temperature, getting the temperature of the energies card. I've had some allergies, so if you hear of a little bit of stuffiness, please forgive me. It's just one of those things in this area that's going on. Lots of mold, lots of pollen, lots of cedar. Okay. All right. We have a very interesting little spread here. We have the Queen of Swords. I'll use my wand. And then the Justice card. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, the sword card, she would represent probably an air sign. This would be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Sun, Moon, or Rising. She's facing the Justice, and the Justice denotes Libra, because we can see here the scales of justice, of fairness, of balance, of peace. Okay, so this could go a couple different ways. Any of you all that are in court cases, have been entangled in court cases, or you have a court case coming up, whether it's child alimony, whether it's probating a will. I feel like that there is a heavy hand here, but the justice will prevail. Now, this Queen of Swords, let's talk about her for a moment, because she's very sharp intellectually. She, like I said, she's an air sign. She uses her mind. You guys are water, so you use your emotions, right? You use your feelings. And your mind, of course you do, but that's not where your first instinct of, okay, how do I want to handle this? So we have a very quick-witted, sharp, go straight to the point type of person here. That's the essence of the Queen. She's holding out her hand, and then he's holding up the sword. So see how there's two swords here. This is so interesting. I just feel like there is justice to be had for you. And if it's not a court case, then it's something you wanted to implement Cancer. It could be a new way of thinking for yourself, a new way of, you know, if you have been giving yourself to other people, or you've been doing business in a certain way, or making money in a certain way, you might have some new ideas and want to, like I said earlier, implement those. It will be fair and balanced for all if you do, because you see, you do come from your heart space, you do come from your intuition, and if you use your mental sharpness, when you do use your mental sharpness, which many of you are obviously very sharp, then you'll have that balance of both, okay, this is how I feel, is this what I think as well? Interesting for you all. Let's see what the transitory card looks like. Nice, Ace of Wands. This also came up for Aries. Same position. Okay, this card is a birth. It can mean of many different things. It can mean a birth of a child. It can mean a birth of a project, birth of making more money, birth of an announcement, of marriage, of relocation. So your mental faculties come more into play, Cancer, interestingly enough. But there's a big passion of rebirth for you. And maybe that's what that is knowing and understanding that your creative wisdom, your intuitive wisdom is always right on. You know, some people say, well, I just use my gut. Well, lots of times that's what tells us the right answer. I'm going to look into my crystal for Cancer, April 1st through April 15th. Let's see what's up for you all. Okay, hold on. You know, a couple things I'm seeing in the crystal. Any of you all that live in Alaska, or you're going on a trip to Alaska, I'm seeing that first and foremost. Okay, I moved the crystal. Where'd it go? Okay, so then I'm seeing now a very mountainous beach area. It's beautiful, actually. So, any of you all going on vacation or planning a vacation? This is really beautiful, that deep blue water with the sort of rugged mountains behind it. So that's more of a, maybe not Cabo, but parts of Mexico, or possibly Mediterranean for you all in that area. I'm just seeing that that could be an aspect for you. And this area I'm looking at, it's not a crowded space. You would feel very much like you're nurturing yourself. So maybe you visualize going on vacation. That could be it too. Let's see if there's a totem animal for Cancer and what that might be. There's Alaska again. Interesting. What is the totem animal for Cancer? Or do we have one? Are you all... Okay, so, one of the other video series, I got this, and I haven't gotten it any other time. So I'm getting a large fish, like a catfish, and if I got this for you all in the last couple months, then maybe, you know, what does fish mean to you? Now, it could mean that there's a Pisces in your life, or, you know the sign of Pisces, there's two different fish, one swimming one way and one swimming the other. And it's sort of the balance, the yin and the yang of life. So we have that here. So look up what the totem animal or what the fish looks or seems like to you. Okay, in the crystal, I'm also seeing the Hermit, which, if you think of the Hermit card, it's a very wise person. He's walking out at night. This is I wish you could see this. He's holding his lantern, So he's getting information from his spirit guides. He's wanting to see the path to travel, the path that would make him the most empowered, feeling abundant, not just money, but just spiritually feeling abundant. For yourself, Cancer, this might be a I me, my time for some of you. The Hermit's not really a loner. He's more of like trying to manifest from his inner world, not his outer world, but his inner being, his spirit. Okay. All right, let's add up the cards. We have 2 1s and a 11. So 12, 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 4 in numerology is about building a foundation. 4 is about, it's about structure, right? So feeling organized, feeling that your foundation is in place. Those are the feelings of the 4. It's, if you think about how it's written, there's a line and then there's an L shape, like it's a bracket that this wall is holding up. So it's foundation. And 4 in the major arcana is the Emperor card. So this is the archetypal father. I've gotten them twice, the Empress today, and now you, for Aries and Gemini, and now you guys, I get the Emperor. This can be anything to do with a male. It can be government. It can mean, you know, parking tickets, lawsuits. You know, I'm talking here about law. That's interesting if any of you all have that going on. You may or you may not. It could be the IRS. You know, we are closing in on tax season. So it may be the feeling of being told what to do by an authoritative figure, but it might be that this figure is correct. So it feels like, you know, this could be the authoritative figure, and there's justice, and out of this somehow comes inspiration towards a rebirth. All right, Cancer, I so appreciate you all watching today. If you'd like your own personal private reading, look in the Show More section below, and there's a link to my order page. And I have 30, 45-minute, and hour readings as well as video readings. Thank you so much for subscribing, and please remember to do so if you have not. Also to like the video if you like it, and to leave comments. I love the comments, okay? I look forward to talking to you all next. In the meantime, have a beautiful, beautiful 2 weeks of April, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.